This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by the still Commonwealth light heavyweight champion, Lyndon Arthur, following his brilliant win over Anthony Yarde last weekend.
I'm also WBO Intercontinental Champion now. Let's just get that in there.
He's also the WBO Intercontinental Champion. He's not going to let me forget. And why would he? What a brilliant performance this past weekend. Lyndon Arthur, first and foremost, congratulations. Great performance.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Talk to me about the fight. First and foremost, I guess, was there anything that surprised you about the fight?
No, nothing at all. I knew I was a better boxer than Andy, and it proved in the fight was at my pace the whole way through. Part of the last round, he must have felt like he needed the last round to knock me out. He tried and he couldn't do it. So there's nothing surprised me, nothing at all.
Let's just start with, I mean, one of the things that people have spoke about most after the fight has been your right hand. There's been a lot of talk about that. You've since come out and said that you were injured. Just tell us a little bit about what happened. I know that you don't want to, take away from the night and the performance, but it is a major topic.
Nah, you know what? As I said in the post-fight interview straight after the fight, I didn't want to say nothing to do with the injury, but the way that they're going on, like I get robbed and it's just the way that the whole thing just kind of disrespected the fact that I won. Like, yeah, I was injured and I didn't have a right hand too much. But you know what's mad about it? Even if I did have a right hand, essentially I still won the fight with one hand. So it makes no difference whether it was or it wasn't. I won, and that's fact. And the majority of everyone around boxing and around, who's got an opinion on the fight is that I won clearly. And now that I've watched the fight back myself, it wasn't as close as I thought it was. Straight away from the post-fight interview, it wasn't as close. I won by at least 4 or 5 rounds easily. But that's not me saying I absolutely dominated the fight, but I definitely won the rounds that were close, and I was landing the more, like, even if it was just a jab, I was landing it more than he was, and I most definitely won the fight by more 4 or 5 rounds, maybe even more than that. I don't know. It depends who watched it and what you like and what you decide that you like at the night of the fight, but it wasn't close.
When did you get the injury? Obviously, there were some people talking about potentially literally right before you got into the ring. I saw your post-fight interview you did with IFL and you said that you hadn't been able to use it for several weeks. What happened and when did it happen?
Do you know what? I just think it's wear and tear, I'm getting old. I'm nearly 30 now. So, it's something bad.
Sorry, you went there.
Still there, yeah, pause. Yeah, I say it's something that I'll get checked over now. And I'll maybe get an X-ray on it, see what's going on inside, get one of them scan things, and I'll know more about it. But it was hurting for weeks before the fight, with regards to throwing it. But again, it is what it is. It's no excuses. Even though it was sore, I still won the fight. It's not like I lost the fight. I'm saying, "Oh, my hand was sore." Like, I don't need to say my hand was sore because the be all and end all of the situation is I won with or without a right hand. I didn't need to have it. It's all mad. The whole situation is mad. I'm getting treated like I lost the fight. Can you imagine the loss is more important than the win in a fight because everyone built it up, built Yarde up to be something that essentially is not.
You can already sense the frustration in your voice with saying that. Something that somebody you know very well, a good friend of yours, Sonny Edwards, has already alluded to. Why do you think that is? And it seems as though
because he's been built. Because he's been built up. He's been built up to be. He's probably had a lot of money pumped into him, and a lot of advertisement and stuff like that. So then when it's me, I was supposed to get beat this. I honestly believe they wanted me to. I was supposed to get beat this fight. And I just believe that they expect me to come and win. Because really and truly, I've not got the name like Yarde does. I've not been promoted like Yarde does. And like I said a second ago, the fact that he's lost is is bigger than the fact that I won. How can that be? How is that even? Why? Same thing happened the other week with the Dubois and Joyce. Same thing happened. Like the fact that Dubois lost was more than the fact that Joyce won. It's like, nah, give Joyce his credit. Just flipping, whether the fight was boring or not, he just jabbed somebody's head off, and to the point where he had an injury, and he had to quit. Not quit, but he had to stop. He felt like he didn't want to go on. He did that. So give him his props. Same as me. I was gone in there. I beat a guy who let's have it right. He's probably one of the most dangerous light heavyweights in British boxing right now. His knockout record. Yeah, I late me part of the last round because my defense and my footwork was great. No, I'm not getting credit for that. I'm not getting credit for beating Yarde. I'm not, and you know what? I can't hear from nobody now that, oh yeah, well, he wasn't good anyway, because now he was a monster. You know what I mean? And that's keep him a monster. I just beat him now. Keep that energy. I'm not a loser. I'm a winner in this situation.
You're right in what you say there, and I think you make a good point about the last couple of weeks. The focus has been on the loser as opposed to the winner. So again, to reiterate, congratulations. Your performance, how much better do you think your performance could have been if you had full use of your right arm?
Yeah, I think like everybody knows already. Do you know what I mean? Like, again, I won with one arm. So like, imagine if I threw my right hand a bit more. Imagine I caught him a bit more. Cause I'm also sure, yeah, because it's mad, when you watch the fight back, you hear Tunde say, "Is there his right hand? Is there his right hand?" And just as I come out, I threw it, boom, put him back another couple rounds, didn't come again. So imagine I had full power in it. Do you know what I mean?
What's next for you? We've heard about the rematch clause. Rematch for
that's on my team. Essentially that's on my team to work out. Of course, I'm a fighter. You ask me, will I fight King Kong right now? I'm gonna say, yeah, of course. You ask me after the fight, will I fight again? Yeah, of course. But essentially, it's for my team to work out. It's not what I do. I box, I train hard. Blood, sweat and tears, I do that. I don't promote. Well, I do promote myself, but I mean, essentially, I don't. I'm not. That's not my job to do what you're asking. I don't know what's next. We'll see. I feel like I'm now in a much better place. My price has risen. I'm doing okay.
What did Pat have to say about the fight? We saw him during the fight urging you to throw the right hand and urging you to be a little bit busier. What did he say to you after the fight?
After the fight, we've not even really analysed it yet like that. We're just in the moment still. It's a big thing what I've just done, and again, I'm not gonna let this get downplayed. I know what I've done. I know what I've just done. So we're not even talked about it yet. We'll go. When I get back, I'm still in London. So when I get back home, I'm sure Pat's a perfectionist. Great trainer, took me from amateur, can't even throw a punch, smoking weed, to BT headline, 6 in the world, ranked number 6 in the world in a couple boxing organizations. Do you know what I mean? So Pat will know what I've got to do. Pat will know what I didn't do. And we will go in there. I'm still learning, so we'll go back in the gym and we'll do what I need to do.
You've just spoken about the fact that you've been, slightly frustrated that maybe you haven't got the credit that you deserve, but you must feel great. I mean, you've gone through it. It's been a long process. Even the fight itself got put back and put back and put back. You've got in there by your own admission as, expected to lose, so to speak, and you've pulled it off. So you still must feel absolutely brilliant at the minute.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Trust me, I'm happy. Inside, I'm happy. It's still a bit of a and it's so bittersweet. It's so more means so more because I wasn't supposed to win, and the bookies. Do you even see the odds? How much money I kid you not. I've had at least minimum 200 to 300 messages saying you've won me good money this weekend. Thank you. just through going through my message requests and just seeing and going through. I try to reply. It's hard, but I try to reply to every single person that's messaged me. I've tried to do it, but there's just too many to do. So I've just, the ones that I've seen, I've said thank you and I appreciate the support. But the ones that I've not, it's all thank you. You've won me this. You've won me that. Like the bookies lost this weekend and last weekend with the Joyce, but that's how much there was no belief in apart from in my camp. And obviously the people around me, and obviously some people, because, but I mean, we got like the whole situation. At the 9-2, the bookies have me 40-1 on the split decision. Like I don't get it. It's mad. But you know what? Like you say, it is what I'm happy. Trust me, I'm happy. You not pop my bubble. You not burst my bubble.
That's good. That's what it's all about. I mean, I understand your frustrations with certain things that have gone around, around the fight, but it's good to hear you say that you're happy and you're pleased, because it's been a brilliant weekend for you and a great performance. What next, as in the immediate future between now and Christmas? I'm sure you're going to have a brilliant Christmas at home.
Oh, listen, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm chilling. Trust me, I'm chilling. I'm going to enjoy Christmas. I've got, that's it. I'm just going to enjoy. I'm going to chill. I'll still run and stuff like that. But like you say, I'm going to enjoy Christmas, and whatever's next, my team will do for me, and they'll do it well.
And one of the final things before I let you go is one of the things I wanted to touch upon. Over the years, we've seen Ricky Hatton, we've seen Anthony Crolla. Manchester boxing is kind of without that massive stellar name. Obviously Tyson Fury, but he's kind of here, there, everywhere, being a traveller as he is. What a win for not only yourself, but also for Manchester boxing, having such a big platform.
Yeah, exactly, man. And that's what I'm saying. I had no idea the amount of messages I've got from just essentially in Manchester, and everyone. Like, I didn't know that many people was going to tune in and watch. I knew it was a big fight, but like, there's a lot of people that like I didn't know would take too much notice from where I'm from. Do you know what I mean? And it seems like the whole of Manchester kind of watched and got behind me in that sense, in this fight, and it's just overwhelming, and it's mad to see, because I just doing what I love. I was doing the sport of boxing. This is just what I've been, this is just what I happen to be good at, and and it's not even like a job. Even though it's a career, it's not even like that, because I love the sport of boxing. I love being in the ring. I love everything about it, except dieting. But but yeah, no. Apart from that, man, it's like I say, it's been overwhelming. The amount of support messages I've got, even before the fight. It's good luck. Whether they thought I was going to lose or not, it's irrelevant. Just the fact that people were saying good luck, and like I said, I come from the East State, so I'm just happy. I'm happy to be where I am. It could have been worse. That's what I mean. Can't complain.
You certainly can't. Final couple just on the fight before I let you go. Nice and relaxed today, so we'll leave you to it. Final couple on Anthony Yarde. What was his power like? You mentioned his punching power and the fact that he was this big knockout artist, the beast from the East, etc. What was his punching power like?
I mean, it was good, but I've got a good job. I've got a good chin. I showed that in the fight as well. He caught me in the 12th round with a belting right hand as I tried to throw the uppercut. Because he hurt me because he got me with a body shot. I just felt like I needed to get into a bit of a fight with him at the end. And that's probably why I got a bit reckless with it, because I thought, right, he's caught me with a body shot. I don't really want to show him that he caught me with a body shot, so let's have a bit of a go. And he ended up catching with a right hand, and he caught me with a couple of right hands early. It wasn't put to sleep power. It wasn't nothing I can't take. But that must be just having a good chin. It must be what that is. Because I'm tough. I can give myself that.
And just finally, what did you make of his comments after the fight? Really, he's been calling robbery and saying that he felt he's won the fight. What do you make of that?
You know what? Like I said, and when I first got out the ring, because of the 12th round, I thought the fight was a lot closer than it was. Because it's like when you get hit more than you used to getting hit, you feel like you've been hit even more than that. So I just felt like, wow, it must have been a close fight. But like, so I can't say nothing for him on what he should say. So he obviously thought that. Well, you watched, and he also thinks when he watched the fight back, he won. I've seen he thinks he won 7 out of 5 or something, so he won by 2 rounds. But most of the the boxing world and most of everyone doesn't think that. So you just got to be respectful in what you're doing. I mean, you're coming across as a bit of an idiot. Respectfully, you're coming like I'm not. You know what I mean? So is behave a little bit. It's not. You don't just. If that was me, if I was in his position, like yeah, the better man won. The better man won, and well done. Congratulations, going. We both got out of the ring, unscathed. None of us went to hospital. None of us was hurt, injured, like to the point where we have to, be seen to. Both be happy that we got out of the ring and we can go back to our families and like you say, enjoy Christmas and just be grateful that we've given the opportunity and thank you to the opponent. That's what I'd say. He's not saying that. It was disregarding the fact that what I just done. It is what it is. You think what you want. He can think what you want. Nobody can't tell him how to think as a grown man, as I am. So, I have no, it is what it is. No thoughts in it.
Lyndon Arthur versus Anthony Yarde 2. How does that fight go?
If that fight happens, I win again. You beat somebody once, you can do it again. That's
okay.
it.
Right, Lyndon, before I let you go, just want to give you the opportunity now. The floor is yours, my friend, to thank and, to give messages to all of those people who have been messaging you and wishing you well and reacting to your performance this past weekend. What message have you got for people who probably a few quid richer as well before a difficult Christmas after your
man. Everyone that bet for me, Merry Christmas. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, and everyone that supports me and everyone that's sent me messages I've not got back to, sorry, but again, thank you. It's overwhelming. Your support means untold amount. Thank you. Yeah, man, and thank you to my sponsors, all my sponsors that have that support me throughout my career constantly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, so much.
Okay, Lyndon Arthur still.
Oh, you know what? Sorry. My family as well that support me. My mum, she'll say I'm a pain in the ass, but she's my number one supporter, and she loves me, and this fight for her was. I know she was nervous. She didn't want to come to the fight. She had an opportunity. She could have come after. She would have come, and she said yeah, but then she's like, oh, do you want your friends to go? And I know because she was nervous about it, and so my mum rock for me. So you have to thank her as well. And like I said, just my family and like everyone that supports me, man. I'm just grateful for the opportunities I've been given in this life.
Well said. I can't believe you almost got to the end without thanking your mum.
Yeah, I know. What an idiot. What an idiot I would have been for doing that.
Okay, Lyndon Arthur, still Commonwealth Light Heavyweight Champion and the new WBO Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social and appearing on the Boxing Social podcast. Congratulations again on your win this past weekend.
Thank you. And Merry Christmas, you too, as well. You have a good Christmas.